Today we're checking back in with Terra's Luna coin, performing some technical analysis and making some predictions on where we can expect to see Luna go in the near future. Let's get into it. Welcome back into the Luna chart, guys. If you'd like to buy Luna or want some free Bitcoin, there are a couple of links down in the description of today's video, and I'm certainly pleased to be making this video because it looks like Luna has had a fantastic rebound. It's similar to the pattern we expected, but just a bit more drawn out. You can see that pattern just over here, probably a bit overly ambitious what I had put in place, but as you can see, a similar pattern did occur. Obviously it's just playing out in a bit of a slower and more steady manner, which is absolutely fine. The key here though is Luna has managed to break through three key points of resistance that were going to hold us back, and we're now sitting at a value of $96.13. The first point we broke through was of course our horizontal level of resistance that was sitting at the $90 mark, as you can see here. I'll extend that one out for us, but then we also managed to break through our 20 and our 50-day moving averages, as interestingly enough they crossed downwards. The 20-day moving average crossed below the 50-day, which would typically be a bearish indicator, but we've had a nice pump of the crypto market, as well as Luna being stronger than many other coins just on its own and really going against the grain. As a result, we have been able to smash our targets, and we're now sitting above not only our $90 horizontal support line, but of course the 20 and 50-day moving average. Now, that 20-day moving average, as you can see over here, was acting as a major point of resistance for the past week. After we broke through that, we are now using the 50-day moving average basically as a support point for us. So that's sitting at $94, and we've just bounced off it today, and we're currently sitting, as I mentioned, at $96 for a day high so far of $97. So of course, where are we aiming for next? Well, it has to be that $106 mark. That is a key point of horizontal resistance for us. Of course, first and foremost, over the $100 mark itself, which is not too far away, only $4 away. That is critical, but our main point of resistance is that $106 mark. That is a previous all-time high over here on the 27th of December, but certainly not our current all-time high. Our current all-time high is sitting over here on the 5th of April, which is our ultimate goal, and that's at $119.56, just short of that $120 mark. All in all though, things are looking good, and it is great to see that we didn't even end up hitting our overall upwards trend, and it's continuing in the right direction. It's also worth noting as well, we did see a bit of a flag pattern form itself over here after shooting up. Just something generic I want to show you guys. This is probably the most basic flag pattern you can get in these sort of situations. There we have it. We got the top end, we got the bottom end, and then as you can see, a clear breakout there. So looking good from that perspective. I just want to jump to the hourly before we do jump to any other indicators as well, just to see what we could expect in the next coming few days. What I'm thinking we're seeing right now off the bat is potentially another miniature flag pattern forming. Of course, we've got our flagpole right there, and we've got the actual flag itself, which looks to have just been broken out of over the past, I suppose, couple of hours there. Hopefully with this other moving average coming up here on the hourly, we will break out and start moving higher. That's what I'm hoping to see. That $100 key mark, I don't think is actually too far off now. It should not be hard to get through at all. So I'll just reset the chart there, and let's have a look at a few more indicators as well. First and foremost, let's take a look at the RSI. The RSI is showing that we've bounced up from that low mark of 36.42. Now we're currently sitting at a value of 53.55, so we've got tons of headroom to continue this upwards momentum. We've crossed the yellow line as well, which is good, and it's looking like things may be starting to shift for Luna, and we're going to continue our nice little uptrend we're seeing here. Ideally, if we do continue to see buying come in, we want to see larger volume starting to come in as well. The volume at this point in time has not been significant, and in fact it has been very small compared to other previous runs, as we see over here, and on many other occasions as well. Let's have a look at the MACD. This one will prove to be interesting. As you can see, we had the cross of the MACD over here. And I think this red period really failed due to the fact that we had this massive green candle on the 18th of April, causing a rapid drop in that red period and a shift with the 12-day EMA crossing above the 26-day EMA very shortly after on the 21st of April, causing us to go into a bullish period. Now, looking at this closely, it was not a convincing cross. And that's where we saw that consolidation occur, the flag actually form itself before we broke the flag and started a proper move upwards with the 12-day EMA moving away from the 26-day EMA. With that movement, as long as we start to see some buying momentum and volume come in, we should continue in an upwards direction. So what is my price target for today's video? Well, it's quite simple. Horizontal point of resistance, $106 is my price target. That wraps up today's analysis of Terra's Luna coin. I'd love to know your thoughts down in the comments section below. Of course, if you did enjoy today's video as well, make sure you do leave a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of this sort of content, hit subscribe and turn on those bell notifications. I'll leave it there for today, guys. I hope you have an awesome day. I'll see you next time. Cheers.